Let's get into the deets. We're going to talk about some cloud seeding for a minute, all right? Now, this is important. If you're not familiar with what cloud seeding is, let's just take a look. This is one of the cloud seeding aircraft, and you'll see these little, they look like antennas, probes that stick off the back of the wing. That's right there, all right? That's what they spray, silver iodine. They fly right up next to the cloud or into the cloud or just above the cloud. They release this stuff, and what it does is, in essence, it makes the cloud drops or the water droplets in the cloud like sponges. It just makes them get big. So now, let that sink in. If you have hail that's inside that cloud and these droplets are getting big as water droplets, when they become ice, they get big as well, okay? And so that's why you're seeing probably these large hail storms in areas we typically don't see them, okay? So let me take you over here. I want to talk a little bit about the silver iodine. This is what the chemical that they are using to spray into the clouds. It's silver iodine, all right? Now, my guess is that if this was indeed the reason why you were getting the flooding in the areas, just like we see or that we saw in Dubai, right? We saw them, they do the cloud seeding. They don't even try to hide it, okay? They do it. The company names are Seeding Operations and Aerial Reconnaissance, or S.O.A.R. I say reconnaissance, aerial research, atmospheric research. And then the other one is Weather Modification LLC, all right? And so they don't try to hide it even in the name. These are third party, they're non-government entities. They probably get a lot of government funding to do what they do, but this ought to be the big takeaway for you, okay? When the EPA is saying that this is a hazardous silver iodine, hazardous substance, toxic pollutant, or a priority pollutant, they're telling you it's bad. It says that in very low concentrations, it's not really harmful to humans or wildlife. But we're just going to say, if you were to take water samples where you're having all of the flooding, I'm willing to bet you would probably find some silver iodine traces in those water samples. Okay. All right. Let's move on from that. I want to point out this is over the last 10 days, and as was the weather modification flights that we're going to show you last 10 days. This is the area right here that is feeding the Houston side of the house, right? Which is hundreds of miles away. You see these orange colors right here? Okay. That is, gives you 6 to 7 inches of rain is what you're getting here. Thus the flooding. Even the deeper stuff here is 3 to 4 inches of rain in the dark greens. Okay, but let's go look. If you look at the cloud seeding over the last 10 days, this is Weather Modification LLC. You'll see it out there, kind of West Texas and then Southwest. That's the stuff that feeds into Houston right here. So when they're dropping that stuff into the clouds, those clouds carry it away and it just builds up those huge rain droplets. All right. Notice the altitude on this one. When you see it super high like that, that tells you they are hitting thunderstorms with those seeds, because that's the only thing that you're going to get, those high clouds, right? And then, of course, look over the Dakotas. I don't know what they're doing here. So if you're up there and you're seeing weird weather, that's why, all right?